So we were talking with Kylie, and when we were talking to Kylie, we're laughing about being so old, remembering tape decks, about having to forward and rewind, and if you wanted to flip the tape over, they came out with this new technology. You didn't have to flip the tape over anymore. Like you hit freaking rewind and forward at the same time, and that shit magically started working. And how revolutionary it was.
Right.
And Kylie looked at us like, "What the hell are y'all talking about, really?" And it was because we were listening to "Love Story" by Tesla, and I was DJing it, and nobody really knew what it was, and I couldn't believe it because it's a very good written rock ballad, and it led to this conversation about being in 1994, and I found this CD with like 25 love rock ballads on it, and I was like, it had that song on it. It had "High Enough" by the Damn Yankees.
Right.
Had White Snake's "Damn," not the "Here We Go Again" on my own. Damn it, why am I drawing blank?
I don't
Anyway,
remember the name of it.
oh, "Is This Love?" "Is This Love" by White
That's
Snake.
right.
So, and I started talking about it, and I remembered a very specific CD and a time in my life where I was heartbroken, and it was over a woman, and it was my first love. And Caroline and I today doing one of these videos and had a story that we were reading, and it was about Bill Withers' Use Me. And somehow I looped her into this conversation. And I was trying to explain to Caroline about when you first fall in love. And so I don't know if I've ever told you this story before, so I want to tell it to you.
Okay.
You've
Let's
never
hear
heard this story before, right? And you didn't hear the whole detail. You just heard a snippet.
it. Right.
So when I was going to break up with her, she was living in Florida and I was living here, and she went with her family. They moved for whatever reason, I don't know. But anyway, and we tried long distance, and we were writing letters, and we'd try to call each other like every 3 days. We had this little schedule and stuff, and whatever. But anyway, like I was desperate to talk to her sometimes. Like you just hated being a part of the away from that energy, right? So to me, that's kind of how when you know it's a love, especially a first love. Like you don't feel the same if they're not around you,
All right.
right? And we know this. And everybody, if you've never been in love, guess what? I just ruined it for you. But anyway, we're breaking up, and I decided I was going to fly down to Fort Myers, Florida, and break up with her in person because I couldn't do any other way. It was that big of a deal for me. I've never flown before. I never knew how to buy a plane ticket. Keep in mind, we're talking, there was no internet. There was none of this life technology skill help save me. And I figured out how to order my own plane ticket, how to pay for it. And then I just went and told my dad, "Hey, I bought a plane ticket to Fort Myers, Florida. I've already told Melissa I'm going to be down there at this date, and I'm going to break up with her." And he was like, "What?" He's like, "Do you know what you're doing?" And I didn't. I had no clue what I was doing. And I remember leaving the airport, going through airport security at McGee Dyson, and it was like I thought it was like freaking like a major airport because I never really traveled before. This is awesome. I transitioned at Atlanta Airport for the first time ever. And I thought RoboCop was going to be walking through there because it felt so futuristic. And I didn't know. I thought I had to grab my own bag and damn wait on it and take it to the next plane. And then all of a sudden, some nice man stopped me. He goes, "Son, do you need help?" I said, "I'm just waiting the luggage rack to do it again." He goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm catching flight, blah, blah, blah." And he's like, "Oh, son, shit." He was like, "Your bag's already loaded on the other plane. Run." And I was like, "What?" And I don't run unless something's chasing me, and it's only going to get my ass because I'm running the other way. And I was running as fast as I could to get to this damn gate, and I swear to damn Christ and Ted Nugent, that's the fastest I've ever ran in my life, and that's not even the most athletic I've ever been. And I flew down there, and when I got there, she met me, and she like lunged at me. It was such a good relief and such a welcome feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So it reminds me. Now I'm leaving. The official breakup is on. I'm heartbroken, and I leave Fort Myers to Atlanta, and I don't remember anything about this. Not one damn thing, because I was crying. I was horribly crying. And I then decided in the Atlanta airport, I'm going to bring out all my CDs. And this leads to part of the conversation from earlier today as we were telling Kylie about the tape and then about CDs. And if you found a compilation CD, before you could make your own CDs and burn them, right? So to speak. Nobody knows what that is. But we bought compilations one. And I had that one about the rock battle love songs with love song from Tesla, right? Oh, great shit.
Tesla.
But I also had that's who it was. It's a band's name, Tesla.
Like Nicholas.
Yeah,
Tesla.
right.
Okay. He didn't have a band though.
No, like the spaceship car and stuff. The one that looks like the Transformers. Tesla. Anyway, so I find this compilation, and it's in 1996, and it's a compilation of love songs, and it's like 4 CDs, and it's only like it's like B-side songs. But it's crazy because I heard a couple songs today, and the girls was like, "How in the hell do you know that song?" And I was like, "Well, I remember this. I sat on the damn airplane in Atlanta, getting ready to head back to Knoxville, crying my eyes out, and it was the end of the '96 Olympics in Atlanta, so I didn't even consider that being an issue." And it is so packed in the Atlanta airport. Once again, I had to run my ass going to Fort Myers and coming back from Fort Myers out of Atlanta. I had to run my ass again, but this time because it was so congested. There was athletes everywhere, press. It was unbelievable how busy that damn airport was. It was
Oh, I can't
so
imagine.
anxiety ridden. Anyway, I get to the plane, I make it, and I'm like, "Thank you, Jesus, Yahshua, Amen." Right? And all of a sudden, an Olympic athlete that's like a pole vaulter. I don't even remember his name, but he sat next to me. And he was older, so he's probably like 24 or something. And I think I'm 19, Kylie's age, and I'm just crying. And I have the old school Walkman and the headphones with the little fucking fuzzy whatever and that shit that didn't protect your ears, right? And he's sitting next to me, and he's like, "Dude, what's wrong?" And I just start pouring my heart out to this poor guy. And and I don't remember his name. I'm sure if he won a medal, I probably would have known it. But that poor guy just lost his dream after 4 years, and here I
And
am,
listen to
thinking the end of my
you.
life is over. And he's like, okay, but he was so empathetic and
If you see this, reach out so we
and
know
find
who
out
you
who he
are. Yeah.
was.
Let's see if we can find this
And
guy.
anyway, we started talking about this music, and one of my most favorite songs of all time is on this. And I even knew it before it was, but I remember I burned that CD was scratched and shit because I listened to it. You want to guess it?
You know that's so impossible with you. Just
What? Trying to guess what song
trying
it
to
is?
guess what song
All
it
right.
is. Your library is so
Oh my
extensive.
gosh,
So,
you were gonna love this. I
what are we
swear
pulling
this
out
is
of the
going
catalog?
somewhere. This is going somewhere. I swear to God. Oh my gosh. So it is the house band that played on Michael Jackson's Thriller. We've seen them live in concert. I know like 3 or 4 great covers of the damn song, and my kids love it, and we all sing it, and you literally your eyes sometimes, but it was Africa by Toto.
Should have known.
And me and that dude sang that. All that played together as we were listening. He's like, "Hell, just play and listen to it." So we're sharing the fucking right. Because we didn't have earbuds. That's all you had was those things that went over. And anyway, he's like, "That's a great song." I was like, "I know, man. That's awesome." He's like, "How do you know that song?" So we had a great conversation. And that dude talked to me about being in love and being heartbroken. And I remember him telling me of be a man and have your way, your boundary, and figure out what that is and just don't settle for it. And he said, and if a woman pushes you to it, you're either falling in love or you're getting ready to get screwed over. One of the two. He goes, but you'll know the difference. And so I was extremely proud of today shooting these videos, and the kids were all involved. And the song that Kylie chose was actually a heartbreaking love song, and she wanted me to match that emotion to it, and I did. And we seen eye to eye through it, and it was fantastic. And then we had a little bit of a conversation about how she's discovering her boundaries on her own in her little world right now, and really was talking to me about it. and we had music going all over the place. So where was your heart breaking for me at the most in that story?
Oh, that you couldn't just call your mom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I might have received a phone call or two as a boy mom with some heartbreak.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, you can hear it in their voice
yeah,
when they
true.
need you.
Yeah. Oh man.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a that.
Oh.
Wait a
Ooh.
minute. I
That
didn't.
goes
I
deep.
hold on. I
Well.
didn't. I didn't want to record this to do any type of shadow work going in that direction because
Mm-mm.
yours truly has done an enormous amount of that kind of work, using whatever system we could, journaling. It got you emotional. I'll get emotional. I know I will. You already
I
started
already
to,
started to, yeah.
but though this is vulnerable and real because I don't share a lot of my private childhood stuff at all. You have been. Listen, I've been married twice. I've had 8 dogs, and I've seen Dita Von Teese in live. I've met her live with you. I've done some other really incredible things in life.
We're all about the transformation and change. That's all it's ever been for us is transformation and change.
Always.
And we don't always get to choose it.
And growing. And this last couple of maybe a year and a half now, we have been so into getting everything out that doesn't serve us and
Shedding a lot of shit.
regaining our time and writing our own legacy, and this is part of it.
The last year has been probably the biggest transformation so far. Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Anyway, we're going to
More
conclude
on that
there.
later.
Story is unfolding as always, right?
Yeah.